For years, the nearshore conversation in Latin America barely changed. Ask a CTO where to build an engineering team, and you'd probably hear the same countries every time: Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina. Bolivia rarely came up. But recently, Bolivia has started appearing in conversations where it hadn't before. Not everywhere, not overnight, but often enough to raise a real question. Why Bolivia? And why now? Before answering that, we need to look at what has changed in software development itself. What has changed is the environment companies are building in. AI is now handling more of the work that used to consume engineering teams. Scaffolding applications, generating boilerplate, building prototypes. Entire features can come together much faster than they used to. But faster implementation doesn't automatically make software delivery easier. Teams still need to agree on requirements, review technical decisions, maintain architecture, share knowledge, understand the product they're building. Those responsibilities haven't disappeared. They're becoming a bigger part of the work, so the value of an engineering partner is shifting too. Nowadays, it's all about preserving context, collaborating in real time, and raising delivery standards. Why are companies suddenly looking at Bolivia? One reason is stability. Turnover often gets discussed as an HR metric. Software teams experience it differently. Every engineer who leaves takes part of the product's history with them. Architectural decisions, technical trade-offs, lessons that never made it into documentation. That accumulated knowledge becomes more valuable every year a product exists. Companies have started paying closer attention to teams that preserve context. Bolivia's less saturated nearshore market makes it easier to build long-term engineering relationships, while strong retention helps protect product knowledge, architecture decisions, and delivery standards over time. Another reason is collaboration. Time zone overlap usually gets explained in terms of meetings. The day-to-day impact is much bigger. Questions get answered while everyone is still online. Product conversations continue instead of waiting until tomorrow. Blockers disappear faster. Small decisions don't spend half a day waiting for another continent to wake up. Those moments seem insignificant on their own. Over the course of a year, they develop a very different way of building software. Engineering maturity also plays a role. Strong engineering teams contribute long before anyone opens an integrated development environment. They question assumptions, clarify requirements, discuss trade-offs, spot risks early. AI can generate an implementation. Engineering judgment still shapes the product. Organizations increasingly value teams that contribute throughout the delivery process. That's another area where Bolivia has quietly strengthened over the years. Bolivia didn't become an engineering destination overnight. The ecosystem has been growing for years. Cities like Santa Cruz, Cochabamba, and La Paz have steadily developed software communities supported by universities, startups, technology companies, and local organizations. According to Mapeo TIC Bolivia 2025, the country now has 155 active startups, with growth in areas like SaaS, fintech, and e-commerce. Software exports have expanded. International partnerships have grown. More Bolivian engineering teams now work directly with companies across North America. None of those developments happened particularly quickly. Mapeo TIC describes Bolivia's digital technology ecosystem as showing stability over the last 7 years, which helps explain why the country's progress has been gradual rather than sudden. Strong engineering ecosystems usually grow gradually. Relationships grow, experience compounds, communities mature. Looking back, it's easier to see the pattern than it was while it was happening. 5 years ago, many of the qualities Bolivia was building simply weren't at the center of the outsourcing conversation. Today, they are: stable teams, real-time collaboration, engineering maturity, long-term ownership. Those characteristics fit naturally with the way software organizations are evolving. As implementation becomes faster, companies spend more attention on everything surrounding the code: communication, continuity, decision-making, product understanding. That's exactly where Bolivia has spent years developing its strengths. Every nearshore destination brings something different to the table. That's why Bolivia is showing up in conversations where it rarely appeared before. Bolivia's relevance comes from years of quietly building capability, meeting a moment when companies are raising their expectations for engineering partners. The next chapter of software delivery will reward teams that bring judgment, continuity, and care to the work behind every product.